Hello everybody, welcome to the part 1 of Learn English for 10 minutes. I am Dr. Indra, Assistant Professor of English. As a teacher of English, I have learned that if anyone who learns English continuously without ceasing, he or she is sure to develop his or her English language skills. Thus, my lessons for each part would be just for 10 minutes. Today's topic for discussion is A for apple. Is it correct? If you look at here, I have given A for apple in exclamatory mark. And I'm little doubtful whether we can use A for apple. Is it correct? I wanted to discuss with you. So if you find here, there are different sounds for A as we compare it with Tamil language. In Tamil, each sound has a letter, but in English it is not so. Different letters put together would give you different sounds. So when I thought I would compare it with Tamil language so that we will understand the difference in the pronunciation. So if you see here, I came across 4 sounds in Tamil. One is a short A, then long A, then short A, then long A. So 2 short forms and 2 long forms I found in Tamil language. If I have to write this A for apple, I have to write it in the same way, A for apple in Tamil also, because we don't have a different name for apple in Tamil. So if we go here, whether it is correct to say A for apple. So under this 4 categories of skills which we have it in English, we call it as LSRW, 4 language skills. And this language skills, L stands for listening, S for speaking, R for reading, and W for writing. I think you might be knowing this. And under this listening skills, I wanted to check whether A for apple is right. Okay, so when we concentrate it a bit better in the pronunciation of A for apple, see, this letter is pronounced as A and the word is pronounced as apple. A, the letter is A, and whereas the word is apple. Okay, so while listening to this letter and the word, they are not of both same pronunciation, so I consider it as listening it is wrong. Okay, let's go to the next category of speaking skills. Under the speaking skills, if I see here, A for apple, again the same way we say A, our mouth is in a different shape, and when we say apple, again it is different sound. Okay, so under the speaking skills also, it is not right to say A for apple. But where we can say this A for apple in reading and writing. While reading, we look at the letter A and say A. While looking at the word apple, we say it as apple. By the way, even while writing, we write the letter A in the same pattern, and in apple also A, we write it in the same pattern. So both in reading and in writing skills, A for apple can be correct. But 2 other skills like listening and speaking, we cannot say they are correct. It is correct to say A for apple. Okay, so instead of A for apple, why not we use another word? So I suggest A for aeroplane. Okay, when we say aeroplane, A for aeroplane, A. So the sound is similar. So listening and speaking also, it is correct. So if we take the word A for aeroplane, then all the 4 skills of language will be correct to say A for aeroplane. Okay, so let's go for the other sounds which are created by the letter A. And as here, A for apple, we said the first sound, if you see, A for aeroplane, it is air. The sound is aeroplane. Okay, then the second one, A for, it is also angel. Angel. Okay, again A sound. Then A for angle, A. The sound is A. When we say it in English, to differentiate the sounds, we teach the students. Remember, this is sound as a ugly short sound. Ugly short sound. Angle. Okay. Then the fourth one, if you see, A for another. Another. Okay. It is a very short sound again. A for another. Okay. Then A for anyone. This is a short sound, not very short, because it is heard. Anyone. Okay. A sound. Not A sound, it's A sound. So anyone. Then if you look at the next one, A for along. Along. When we say along, long is heard louder than A. So that A becomes a short sound. At the same time, it is not a stressed sound, so it is really short. And if you look at the next example here, A for arc. So here under arc, the sound R is quite louder and clear, and you can hear it well. It is long sound. Okay. Then A for also. This is again a different type of sound which we have it in English also. And when we are pronouncing this word, you must be very careful. Your mouth takes a round shape or oval shape when you pronounce this word also. Okay, so we have different sounds in connection with the letter A. So while teaching A for apple at the kindergarten level, it doesn't match with the LSRW skills. So it would be better if we use another word like aeroplane, which sounds the same. I defend my cause here. Just see, in pronunciation of A for apple is not the same, but it is different. And while writing and reading, it is fine, excellent. Okay. And in listening and speaking, this concept of A for apple is not correct. Okay. And by the way, when you look at the language skills, English language skills, that is LSRW, what comes first? It's listening comes first. What comes next? It is speaking. So in our KG classes, we have to teach them listening, and then we have to teach them speaking, and after that only we have to go for reading, and finally it is the writing skill. As I told you in my second slide itself, this A for apple is extremely perfect for one skill, which is writing skill. So we start teaching the KG classes, the students, A for apple, making them write. Okay, I wonder why we do this writing skill at the beginning of the early stages of learning. So that is what is our concern. So if you see here, A for apple is perfectly well with writing skill, and it is okay with a reading skill, but other two skills extremely it is not correct. But I can give you one more clue also, saying this is correct, because I didn't say it is a discussion class and where we discuss about certain things so that we can come out with an answer for this. And here, if you see, you can use either you can use A for aeroplane, or you pronounce this A in a different way so that it matches with the sound of apple. Okay, it's better to say A for apple rather than saying A for apple. You say A for apple. Students will never get confused in their lifetime. Or if we feel this is little bit extra at the KG level, what we can do is at least at the 5th standard level or at the 6th standard level, this type of clear-cut teaching should be given to the students. Only then students will concentrate on sounds. So many of us do not concentrate on English sounds. We don't give importance to pronunciation. And in English, if we pronounce wrongly, we are looked down upon. So instead of being looked down upon, it's better to correct ourselves in our pronunciation to sound better and be good in our English skills. So with this, I come to the conclusion of my presentation. Thanks for listening, and let's see in the next part. Thank you all.